No,
Woody's like, well, that leads into our next topic conveniently.
I know I often go off on Kobe Bryant for, being a rapist and all, but I've been watching those YouTube shorts, and when the guys talk about his work ethic, if one guy had said it, I'd have been like, okay. And Babe Ruth ate 8 hot dogs before every game. But like every guy that talks about him seems to say the same shit. And that's that one guy said, he was like, I made it my goal to get downstairs first. He's like, set my alarm for, I don't know, 4 a.m., something like that. I get up at 4 a.m., get my sneakers on. They're right by the bed. I'm downstairs, getting ready to make my breakfast. Kobe's there, all sweaty, ice packs on his knees. He goes, it was 3 days after he had lost the championship. He wasn't just up before me. He had gotten a workout in. And apparently it had been such a hard workout.
At some point, that was nighttime.
Yeah. It started at like
if
3
you
a.m.
get up at 4 a.m. and his workout's finished, he worked out overnight. That's not morning anymore.
Well, I saw some like the algorithm was like, Kyle doesn't care that Kobe rapes. Let's show him some more. And so it showed me this other one, and he was like doing a speaking engagement, I guess. And he spoke about that as like a life philosophy. He was like, well, look at it like this. When do you wake up? When do you work out? All right, you get up at 6. Hell, let's make it 7, 8. You get up. You eat your breakfast. You do your workout. Let's say that's 2 hours. So now you got to eat. You got to rest a little. You got to recover. You get your second workout in the day. 2 to 4. You got to eat. Now it's bedtime. Got to get up in the morning, get it going again. Well, that's not what I do. And he like lays out this plan where he's doing 4 days, and he's like, now you extend that over your lifetime. He's like, they can never catch me. He's like, it doesn't matter if they work hard all summer. Not that I'm working all summer too, but even if I didn't, it wouldn't matter. He was explaining that he's like trying to practice literally more than they ever can. I like that.
So he was a great player. But he would have won more rings if he wasn't so hard to get along with. He was hard to get along with because he had high expectations. He met his own expectations, but nobody else could. So you get a guy like Shaquille O'Neal. He can't work as hard as Kobe. If Shaquille O'Neal worked year round and got up 4 a.m. and did all those exercises, his knees would have busted.
He'd have hit free throws.
He might have hit more free throws like that. I'll line up with.
Yeah,
but I also think he'd have missed more games. Like his body needs more rest. He's too big. You can't jump around at 265 pounds, 300 pounds, whatever he was, and do that all day, 4 times a day. And eventually the two split up. Would Kobe have would Kobe have earned more rings if he and Shaq could have stayed together longer?
Of course. Like what
if he didn't work as hard?
Like who's to say that if Shaq had like worked harder, that maybe if they stay together, they win fewer rings, right? Like maybe I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I just really liked his work ethic. I can't stand that fucking game. It's so annoying to watch. Like I don't care who's good at it or who's bad at it or who's this new guy. Oh my god, the handles. Oh, when he walks, he bounces the ball twice and he's across the court. He's like the best running back in the entire NBA. Like they're all running backs. The NBA is full of fucking running backs that are 7 feet tall, and it's frustrating to watch. And I bet it's really hard to watch if like you're like a fan who cares about fundamentals. I'm just a person who cares about fundamentals. I'm not a fan at all because I think it's a stupid fucking game with all the bouncing of the balls, and that game was. They haven't changed it enough since it was peach baskets and white boys. You got to evolve the game.
I like the game. I feel like you could level these criticisms against football, which I think you like a little more. Like to succeed in football, you need body types that normal people don't have. Like I'm 6 foot, 200 pounds. There's not really a position I could play in football in which I'd be useful. I would have to be stronger and leaner. Like I don't know, that can't be a normal person and thrive at that game at the pro level. Maybe kicker.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different because if you took the proportions of the people and saw what their wingspan, for example, and made that a percentage of the playing surface. In the NBA, like the 5 guys' wingspan is probably 75% of the width of the goddamn court, Woody. Like it's, go
So
out on the
what you're
football
saying
field, it's
is
100 yards. Like they're not in a film or whatever. They're not taking 3 strides and getting down the field. But in the NBA, your boy LeBron literally takes a fewer strides, right, than a normal human being or something.
I think I get what you're saying. Like Tom Brady's only, I'll make it up, 10% bigger and stronger than me.
Yeah, over the course of 100 yards, it doesn't add up to huge difference.
It doesn't make a big difference, right? He is still only like 1% of the field. These numbers are surely wrong. Whereas, LeBron James, he's 30% bigger than me, and he can touch the rim, and I can. Yeah, I get it.
And you can. Have you? I don't know. The most I've ever done, not that I've like trained or tried, but in high school, I could take like 2 or 3 running steps, and I could jump, and I could get like a couple fingers on the rim and make it go down. Like that's as high as I can ever fucking get.
I think that's better than me. I think I could reach. You know how the net, like the loops that are very close to the rim, are a little bigger.
Yeah, you can get in there and pull yourself up at them if you want.
Yeah, I could definitely like grab the net and pull up, like climb my way there. But I think I could even grab at my best the highest holes that not touch the rim, but the holes that would have touched the rim.
So my arms. So if I stand flat-footed, barefooted, I can make like my 3 fingers go the 3 fingerprints go flat on like an 8-foot roof. So like I'm not that far from the strings. I can hop and like slap the strings. So I've got like no jumping technique. I'm really only jumping like this high to grab the thing.
And then now I bet you haven't done it in a long time.
Now you take someone who's great at jumping with like a 40 fucking inch vertical, and then you make them 1.5 feet goddamn taller than me, and you leave them on the same surface, the place where I can grab the shit, the place where I can fucking like. I'm right there. Like I don't feel like a midget on a basketball court. I feel like, yeah, this was designed for a man my size. I would have been the big guy back in Indiana in the fucking 1860s or whatever.
Shooting in the peach
tore
basket.
that peach off the fucking wall like Shaq in '93.
Yeah. You're so right about basketball.
Too young to relate to this, but like, so I'll be 50 in a few weeks, and I don't know if I tried to touch the rim right now. What are the odds that I just Tom Segura this whole situation? Just like busting me. Like, I had no idea.
Honestly, based on your athleticism, I'd say super low chance, but because you've been banged up before, I feel like once you fucked up a knee before, it's like forever and always going to be more likely to get fucked up again.
The idea that his fitness is going to help him in the slightest in this type of injury is laughable. It's going to be the problem because of his fitness, because he is lighter, faster, and stronger. He is going to go higher than he's ever gone before. All right, which means he's going to fall from higher than he's ever fallen. and man, it hurts falling on a